I'm Sabrina. I live in Lenexa. I have 3 children, 15, 12, and a 3.5-year-old. I like to imagine books as the physical manifestations of authors, like a person sitting silently in the corner of the room waiting for their turn to speak. What is it the author is wanting to share? What story are they wanting to tell? We are transported into another world, painted by the author's words. Reading is magical. Our children are taken on a journey when they open a book. Where will they be taken next? I'd like to share where Shawnee Mission School District thinks our children should be taken next. Into the bedroom of a 21-year-old as he experiences oral and anal sex, receiving and giving for the first time. This book is titled All Boys Aren't Blue and was included in the supplemental resource guide provided by the Diverse, Equitable, and Inclusive Resources for 12 to 18-year-olds in the district. And forgive me for these, if this offends you, but I think it's important to go ahead and shock you to know what is being recommended for our 12 to 18-year-olds. He reached his hand down and pulled out my dick. He quickly went into giving me head. I just sat back and enjoyed it, as I could tell he was too. For the first few minutes, we dry hummed and grinded. I was behind him with my stomach on his back as we kissed. After a few minutes of fun and games, he got up and went to his nightstand where he pulled out a condom and some lube. I remember the condom was blue and flavored like cotton candy. I put some lube on and got him up on his knees, and I began to slide into him from behind. I tried not to force it because I imagined that would be painful. I didn't want this moment to be painful, so I eased in slowly until I heard him moan. This isn't appropriate for children. This isn't appropriate for children of any age, much less 12 to 18-year-olds within the district. Y'all should hold yourselves to a higher standard of what we're exposing our children to. Schools are supposed to be a safe place. When a child reaches for a book, they shouldn't be confronted with explicit adult sexual content. It shouldn't be available for any children to access in a school setting, regardless of age. If a man in public started regaling sexual conquest to my child, that man would be a pedophile, and I would call the police and press charges. The school's job is to educate children in reading, writing, science, and mathematics. While they are in your care, we expect them to be protected from abuses. Make no mistake, by pushing these books, you are not being edgy, open, diverse, or inclusive. Exposing children to this explicit sexual content is abuse. We have entrusted you to our greatest treasure, our children, and you are failing them and us by pushing this radical agenda of sexualizing children. We as parents will not continue to fail our children by allowing you to continue, and we want whoever allowed this to come into the district to be held accountable, and for our whole school district to be held to a higher standard for our children, that 12 to 18-year-olds shouldn't be potentially exposed to this. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker this evening is Senator Cindy